Hey guys, in this video we'll show you exactly how I grew an e-commerce brand to 100k plus in revenue using static ads only on Meta ads. I see this misconception where there are like a lot of people saying that you need UGC video, you need videos and everything. Yes, UGC and videos are important for specific reasons. For instance, the fact that helps you to reach net new audience much easily compared to static ads. That doesn't mean the static ads don't actually help you to reach new audiences, by the way. But the thing is that producing UGCs takes a lot of time, is much more expensive, and so most of the time you see a very good return on ad spend, but you have spent a lot of money in UGC and video production, and so the actual return on ad spend is lower if you count this cost. That's why we decided to try to scale this brand through static ads only, and this is what we got. So as you can see here, there's a total 4.18x in return on ad spend between Google and Meta. We have spent 28,000 and we got back 119k USD in 1 month. As you can see here, Google, this is December, and then this is Meta for December as well. The actual real number, so the return on ad spend, to be honest, is higher than this one because there are some problems with tracking and everything with this brand, because they're using a custom website. There is no like native integration with Shopify or any other app, so there is some problem with tracking. Also, we didn't even implement the conversion API yet because the brand couldn't do that yet. So just to give you an idea, the actual total revenue within the month was 150k. So much higher, that as you can see here. So how did this happen, and why this is important for you? So the thing is that, as I mentioned before, when you want to produce UGC ads in general are very expensive, and also takes a lot of time to produce, a lot of editing and so on, and most of the time the CPMs is also very, very high compared to static images. So with static images, what you guys can do is test a lot of things like much faster and keeping the cost as low as possible. For instance, what we offer to our clients, we do unlimited ad creatives for a very low fixed price. And the thing is that this allows us to test a lot of things, and that's why we can get this amount of results. Just to give you an idea, for this, like this case specifically here, we have tested 120 static ads creative within 1 month, and this is the results that we got. So how you guys should do that, because I see static ads are not working for a lot of people, but then the problem is that the like 95% of people out there, they don't actually know how to do static ads, how to produce static ads, because most of the people, they just copy from competitors, or they copy from the ads library, or they copy from templates, or they download like static ads templates that you buy online. And of course this don't work, guys, because a lot of people, they like on Meta, on Facebook or Instagram, are exposed daily to this type of content, and so they see this content over and over and over again. So if you're not smart and creative and you produce new ad concepts that are not out there on the web yet, let's say, people will not engage with your ad because they've seen that over and over again. Like at one point, all the ad, even if the ads are coming from different brands, it might look all the same to these people. Okay, so what's the actual steps and the things that we did to get these results here? So 2 main things to consider that we actually worked on. One was the offer, and the other one was were the creatives. So the offer was actually very simple. The supplement brand, as many supplement brands, are selling different supplements for different goals, and so what we did, we created a pack, which is like a bundle that contains different products. The goal was to offer a better solution, of course, at a higher price, so we could increase the AOV as well. And that's what we call a bundle program, to raise the AOV and also raise the conversion rate, because we were able to actually sell the product and the bundle much better compared to selling a single product. Because what we could do is say, okay, if you buy them all together, the actual impact and the benefits that you get are much higher compared to just buying one. This was the actual angle and an idea behind it. So ad creatives, as I mentioned, we did it with only static ads. And the first phase, which is the first thing that everyone should do, is the research. So how you do the research? You do the research doing like reviews, competitors, like you can do a lot of things to do research. This is like a very, very important part. I'm not gonna go into details here, like how to do a proper creative research, but the actual goal, what you guys need to understand, is what angle works. So the actual concept, the actual scope of doing the research, is understand what angles you can try and test to sell your products, not the type of ad concept, so the ad design that you can copy. The goal from here is to stand out. So what you want to do, you want to stand out from the crowd. So you want to create original ad creatives. So some ad creatives that are kind of new within, like the ad library, let's say, not necessarily super new. You don't have to do anything crazy. The thing is that most of people always use the same concept, like us versus them, before and after, benefits and features, point outs, like all those things. People see them all the times. And if you sell a product, let's say for weight loss, and then there are like other 20 brands selling things for weight loss, you're just saying the other things that the other brands are saying. So of course, if a brand is more established into the market, people are just gonna buy them, because why they should buy yours. You're just saying the same things and showing the things in the same way. And so sometimes people don't even read that because they think, oh, that's another thing. But if you're selling something new and there is like a new benefit or like a new concept behind your product, people don't even read them. So the click-through rate is going to be very, very low. That's why you need original ad creatives. So the standard concepts usually and templates, they don't work anymore because people see them over and over again. So this is actually very important. So how we create and how you can create original concept as well. So a couple of things. The first one, you need to be creative, of course, because you cannot copy. And the second one, you need to be good at research angles. So the first thing to do actually is be good at researching angles, to understand what kind of angle you should use. And then you need to be creative in order to create ad creatives that are actually the stand out from the crowd, that people actually stop and actually read the copy, because if people don't stop, of course, there is not going to be any clicks and not going to be any conversion. And also, if the scroll stopper is not the best, then the CPM will be high. So that's something to consider. On a side note, what I want to say is that the static ad creatives in general, they have like I don't want to say half, but around half of the CPM of videos in general, unless there is a very, 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 very strong video with a high level of engagement. So you kind of work through to reduce the CPM. But anyways, what you want to do is mix these two things to deliver winning angle with original and creative ad concept. So what you have to do, find what competitors are doing and find what templates people are selling or using online. Okay. And what you have to do is basically do the exact opposite. So what you want to do, as I mentioned before, is to create unique ad concept. What you need to think is like sometimes the best ad that work are ad that kind of trigger like a laugh in people, or the ads like are something out from the ordinary. But then through this concept, you can still deliver the main core benefit of your product, because nowadays, guys, people like the brands that are winning on meta ads are brands that are good, are getting as much attention as possible. So if you are good, are gaining this kind of attention online, like how other brands can actually beat you. And the only way for you to get more attention to them, because of course there are brands that are spending much, much more than you. So if you have the same budget, the only way that you have to compete is with a better offer or better ad creatives. Those are the two main things. If we talk about like ads setup and all those things, they don't really matter, guys. We always like do broaden everything. Sometimes we test like interest and those things, but 99% of the time they don't work. We test them just to see, okay, let's see if they actually work or not. But 99% of the time they don't work. Like you just go broad and everything sell. So it works much better compared to weight loss, like to specific interest. And so going back to the main point of this video, the message is that you guys need to be creative and be good at research angle. And then what you want to do is create original ad creatives. This is a screenshot, and this screenshot shows exactly the power of using unique and original ad creative. So as you can see here, this is static ads only. We hit a CTR of 3%. And the cost per click is lower, is like around $1 in the US market. And look at all the other ads, like especially this one here. those one here are using like just the standard templates, because we were like, okay, it's impossible, this is not selling, we were not going anywhere using this approach. Let's try to do something new. Let's try to have a new approach, and let's try to create new creative content that people have never seen them online, like on Meta, on like through ads and everything. And this is what actually worked. So this is very important. I hope you guys find this kind of insightful for you. Maybe another video will show you some examples as well. Let me know if you have any question, and remember to subscribe to the channel. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.